Rivalry renewed, the 121st edition of the Border Showdown, the first since Mizzou left for the SEC in 2011. We've waited 14 years for this, and this is a rivalry that the teams have met every year since 1919. The series started in 1891. We've been doing this for a long time, and we are so glad to finally have it back. So who better to talk to about this game than the head coach of the Kansas Jayhawks? We have Lance Leipold here on College Football Pregame. And Coach, this is your first Border Showdown, but we've had 120 of these. So who do I have to thank for getting this rivalry back on my TV?
Well, good morning to everyone, and thanks for having us on. It's great to have this game back on the schedule. I know when I accepted the job 5 years ago that it was on the docket to be renewed. So I know both programs, states, and universities are excited for this day, and should be an exciting day.
Coach, your quarterback is pretty special, Jalon Daniels. He's on fire early. 7 touchdowns, just 1 interception, and he's had a little bit of a bumpy career, right? He's struggled with injuries. Last year was a little bit up and down, consistency-wise. How good does it feel him back playing to this level of play where we're seeing that same player that was predicted to be Big 12 Player of the Year last season ago?
Well, yeah, Danny, as you know, he's had a bumpy road through his college career, but he's been extremely loyal to this program and to our university. And right now, he's playing his best football. He's had a great camp. He's in great shape. He's focused. He's really gotten to know and help our new receivers that have come on board through the portal. And again, he's a leader of this football team, and we need him to be at his best today.
Coach, when you look at this offense that you're facing off against in Mizzou, I think they're top 10 in FBS in total yards offensively, roughly under 600 yards. What's the mindset defensively for your guys in going out to, most importantly, neutralize some of their production offensively?
Yeah, again, they've added Bo Prabilla from Penn State, and he's an outstanding dual threat quarterback, and again, a very, very explosive offense that you alluded to in their opener last Thursday night. And for us, again, it always starts up front in these games, and we've got to be good in the defensive line. We feel that's where some of our most experience lies. And again, for us coming out of this, we got to be good on first down. As you guys know, if you're playing second and short against second short, third and short, they can dial up anything they want. So, being successful on first down is going to be a key in this game.
Coach, we understand how good Jalon Daniels is and has been for that program, but I'm a running back, so I got to go to the running game. How important is it for Daniel Hishaw to have a great game if you guys are going to have an opportunity to win this one?
Very important. Daniel Hishaw is another guy, much like Jalon. He's had an interesting path and a lot of bumps along the way health-wise, but he's a back with excellent speed, and he's very powerful. And we know Daniel needs to have a big day. LeSean Williams, the transfer from Iowa, did not play last week for us. He should be available today, and we feel that's a really nice 1-2 punch for us that can be productive in days like today, because it's going to be a day of tough sledding, and you got to be willing to fight for those 3-4 yard gains, keep those chains moving as best you can.
Coach, this is a rivalry renewed. It's a hate-filled rivalry. How do you balance those emotions? What's your message to your team to make sure they don't get caught up inside some of that emotion? Fans are going to be calling them out, taunting them the entire game. What's your message to your team going into an emotionally charged game like this?
Again, like you said, there'll be a lot of energy and emotion in this game. We've got to go out there with great enthusiasm and focus and work on being consistent, okay? The more consistent football team will win today, and controlling what we can control and not letting, like you said, those outside distractions become distractions that affect performance and focus. So it'll be challenging for this group. We know that, but I've liked the way we've approached this week and the way we've gone about it. And here we'll get this thing kicked off here in a few hours.
We are so excited about this game, Coach. One more from me. You got the War Drum rivalry back. You got a brand new stadium. I know you're going on the road today, but how much excitement is around this Kansas program right now?
Well, there is. There's great excitement. Our support has increased immensely. The job Travis Goff has done as our athletic director, and the buzz around Kansas football is probably as good as it's been since 07, 08 and things like that, maybe even at all-time high. And to see that kind of commitment and energy to our program and university is special, and we want that to be the way that it is for years to come.
I love it, Coach. Thank you so much for joining us here on College Football Pregame. Good luck today.
Thank you very much. Rock chalk.
Well, there you have it. We wait until we say goodbye to the head coach before we pick this game. We want to have a nice, neutral atmosphere here. You're not going to have to be pressured by who we talk to, but who you got winning this game?
I'm taking Mizzou.
Oh, see, that's why we wait until we say goodbye.
Is Coach gone? He gone?
He's gone. I think so.
Yeah, I got to make sure he's off the screen right now. But I'm taking Mizzou, and here's why. Just the home atmosphere is very, very important. And like we said, this is a rivalry renewed. But in rivalry games, that home team has a lot in terms of their favor with momentum and the fan participation. I think that plays a part. Not to mention, yes, we only seen one game from Mizzou, but the balance that they have in terms of running the football and throwing the football, not to mention Bo being a +1 in the running game, I think will provide issues for Kansas in terms of getting the necessary stops. And Coach talked about how important first down situations will be for their defense. So I'm taking the home team. I think with this rivalry being back in place, that atmosphere is going to be electric. And the last 3 outings, when these two teams faced off against each other, went in favor of Mizzou as well. So I like to follow that trend.
Yeah, B-Mac, I'm not with you. I got to go Kansas.
But look at what you're wearing.
Yeah, I know,
What are
right?
we doing?
I love Jalon Daniels. I mean, I think he's a phenomenal quarterback. Obviously, he's been there a long time, a huge staple point for that offense, but he's so efficient, and he makes the right decisions. He commands the offense, and anytime this team is in a tough matchup, he always rises to the occasion. I don't think today will be any different.
I'll break the tie.
Okay.
I'm going with Kansas.
Ooh.
Rock chalk in this one. I think the difference is veteran quarterback play. Jalon Daniels is a dynamic special player. He can throw it, gets the big plays through the air, and he is a dynamic runner with the football. On the flip side, Eli Drinkwitz wasn't even sure who his starter was going to be going into last week. He was going to play 2 quarterbacks. Sam Horn gets hurt, so it kind of resolved itself for it. We haven't seen Bro Pribula very much in these types of environments with this sort of, a quality opponent that he's going to have to go into. Lance Leipold has built Kansas into a program that is one of the tougher outs in college football. It's one of the best coaching jobs I've seen. Kansas was at the bottom of the Big 12. He took the job late after spring football, and within just a few years, people look at them completely differently. I think this stamps Kansas as one of the powerhouses back in college football.
We've got a stripe out in Memorial Stadium, too, so this one's going to be absolutely rocking. Speaking of, we got our guys in the lab right now. Mackenzie Brooks, Mikey Overs, cooking something up for us. Stay tuned to find out where you should place your money. It's next.